Go.
Bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, I'm BadBoyHalo and Skeppy. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone. Are you live?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I'm checking. It's not going live for some reason.
Oh, I was about to raid you.
Wait, hold on. I'm refreshing.
I think it's live.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's live. Okay.
It's live, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'm starting the raid.
Thank you, George.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for all the subs, everyone. I appreciate it.
Let's go.
Oh. I appreciate all the subs, everyone. Goodbye. Make sure to follow my stream. Or I'm gonna... You know, this is my ult. You might not be following.
Follow.
Go follow. It's
Follow
free.
right now.
It's literally free.
It's $1. I mean free.
$0.
$0.
Alright. Farewell, everyone. Do I have anything else to say?
No. No.
I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 I've raided you.
Thank you, George. Thank you. Alright, let me make sure everything is working.
Is everything working?
I'm testing. Boop. Hello, everyone. Still have a mending book. Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing today? Thank you, George, for the raid. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Yes.
Hello. George. George,
yes.
how are you doing tonight?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm cleaning my setup. I'm returning it back to normal.
You're cleaning your setup.
I closed my green screen.
Interesting. So, do you always stream with a green screen?
Not always.
Oh, George, I have a question for you.
I'm only streaming with a green screen right now because I'm in Florida and I don't want them to know.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. You're bamboozling again. George, you can't just do that, okay? That's a mean thing to do.
I need to use the toilet. I will be right back. Hang on.
Okay. Go use the toilet. The toilet, you muffin head. Shoo. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome. All right, follow, please. Follow. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, George Raiders. Hello. I'm getting everything set up. 1 second. Gonna make the announcement. Boop, boop. Beep, boop. Let me make the announcement in the thingy. Fudge. Where is it? How's everybody doing? Hi. I hope you guys are doing good and having a good day. Oh, thank you, George, for the raid. George is such a nice muffin head. I really appreciate him. Notify BBH streams live on Twitch. www.twitch.tv/badboyhalo. Oh. Muffins. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I am back. How are you guys doing today? Everybody, thank you for the follows. Everybody follow. Yes, everybody. Once we hit the sub goal, how about this? Sub goal, and I will share with you the story that I mentioned on George's stream, whether he wants me to or not. I am going to share it. It is a great story. It is very funny. And guess what? I have a recording to go with it. The whole meme is wonderful. I won't be able to share the recording on stream because it's really long, but I'll edit it. I'll edit it down and I'll post a clip to Twitter. But it's so great. It's so great. But I'll tell you guys the story. Hello, everybody. Thank you, XX Fox Hunt. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for renewing the subs. Someone got 4 months. Thank you, the Colgate. 6 months. Let's go. Thank you, and Finite. I'm probably mispronouncing your name, but thank you. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you. 6 months. Let's go. My bad loved. Thank you. Everybody, I have this wall in my base, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it, to be honest. Part of me wants to tear it down. Thank you, XX_FoxHunt. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Okay. You guys are really gonna like this George story. I'm not even kidding. You are going to love it. It is a great story. Thank you, Hyperflaws, for the 10 gifted. You muffin it. Thank you. Thank you very much. What is this? Oh, this is from that one game. That's what it was. I remember now. Okay. But you guys are gonna love it. It is a great story. Thank you, Cinnakens! Thank you for the 10 gifted too. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hi, Train. We reached level 5. Thank you guys. All right. Everybody listen. How are you guys doing tonight on a nice Friday night? Are you guys having a good day? I hope you are. I was on Twitter earlier today on my private, just sort of asking how everybody was doing and then just sort of responding. I think it'd be cool to do sort of a mini Q&A today. What do you guys think? You guys interested in something like that? If George comes back, which he's flipping back. George, welcome back. Thank you, Skylar Storm 777. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. George, I told them if they hit the sub goal that I would tell them the story from yesterday. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh no. Oh,
I quite simply don't know the answer.
Oh, guys, he sounds so sad now. He sounds so sad. He's a sad Gogington.
Goging.
Gogington. Hyperflaws, thank you again. Thank you for the 10 extra gifted. Thank you. I am doing good, Demon Fire. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the question. I'm doing good. George, how are you doing? You know what? People are always like, where's Goggy? George, where's George? But do people ever ask, how's George? Do they?
Sometimes, yeah, they do.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you, Rogue Savior 9702. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
I'm tired. That's what I am.
Wow.
I'm tired of you. I'm just done with you, honestly.
Why are you done with me? Is it because I'm gonna tell the story? Is that
I've had enough of you, actually.
No, George, don't say that.
It's time I just stop being your friend.
George, please don't say that. That's making me sad.
It's just the way it is.
George, how long have we been friends? Seriously, how long have we been friends?
Well, if you're talking about friends, I suppose that ended like a few years ago.
What?
Probably lasted about 2 weeks. Maybe.
What? Do you guys hear this?
I suppose we've been acquaintances for a while.
Oh my gosh, you're actually gonna make BadBoyHalo. Is this? Okay, where's Skeppy? This is like a troll. Rogue Savior, thank you again for the 10 gifted. Are you actually trying to make me tear up? Because you're doing a good job. Come on, George, don't say that. George, I know I'm not as good a friend. I'm not your bestie. I know that spot is reserved for Dream, which is fine. But I know we're homies. We're friends. But how long have we been friends for? How long would you say? We've known each other for like years now, wouldn't you say? It's been a while.
It's probably been like 6 months.
Thank you, Hyperflaws again. Thank you, Bobby Cobberly. Thank you, A Day Not Found. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been a long time. Do you remember how we became friends? Do you remember?
Yes.
You do. That's amazing. You have a really good memory. But so you brought up Fortnite. I cannot believe you besmirched Callahan. Do you not remember when we used to play with him and how we used to carry him around? he used to be trash at Fortnite. Thank you, A Day and Not Found. Thank you for the 10 gifted. He used to be. But here's the thing. We used to tease him a little bit, probably a little bit too much. And so he went and practiced on his own and got like really good.
Do that. He didn't
do you not remember that? And like we used to play with him and he would actually come in like do really good and we would comment on it. Like, wow, Callahan got really good. Thank you, Alexandra Games. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Thank you very much. Oh, the 20! Thank you, Alexandra Games, for the 20. Thank you. They really want to hear that story, George. They really want to hear it. You know what? You can't leave if I tell the story. You have to be here for it. Okay?
I have chicken.
You have chicken? What type of chicken?
Fried chicken.
What is your favorite type of chicken?
Boiled.
Boiled?
I don't know. I just made that
chicken? Up. Do people actually eat boiled chicken? Like, I know you would do that with a soup. Thank you, Hyperflaws, for the 10. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nikki Knox, for the 5. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. George, they really want to hear this story. Ooh, I'm sorry. What is... Oh, come on! Who would do that? Who would actually do that? That is completely unacceptable. That is unacceptable. This is not funny. I'm actually done. Thank you, A Day and Not Found, for the 25! George, I'm gonna have to tell that now. Thank you, A Day and Not Found, for the 10 and for the 25. Thank you. Oh my goodness. George, I'm so sorry in advance, by the way. I'm so sorry. Oh,
I'm just eating chicken.
Oh no. That's, aw, poor George. George and his chicken. Are you on your chicken arc, George?
No.
See, look at this face. Look at this face, George. You're telling me that flipping, you're gonna besmirch Callahan and his Fortnite skills. Thank you, Loves Ick. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, Hyperfloss, again for the 10 gifted. Look, Callahan even wanted to be placed. He wanted to be right next to you. He wanted to take Dream Spot. That's how much he admires you. He looks up to you. And you're sitting there saying he's bad at Fortnite? He's amazing at Fortnite. Look at this face. How could this face be bad at Fortnite? Come on. Thank you, Hyperfloss.
He's trash.
Thank you again, Hyperfloss. Guys, we're really close to sub goal. I think we're almost there. He's not trash. George, amazing. Aw, thank you. Thank you. It's okay, Guy Chill, for the 20 and for saying you'll stick your wife on anyone who's mean to me. Thank you. That's interesting. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hyperflaws and Nikki Knox. Thank you, guys. You guys are very nice. Thank you, everybody. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Hyperflaws, again. Thank you, Dan Unfound. I think I'm all caught up. Thank you for the 25. Okay, George. I think we're almost there. I think we're really close. We're only like 20 off. 20 off from the story. Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? I had a mission, by the way, chat. I have a mission, and I'll show you what the mission is. I collected something, and I need to relocate it somewhere. I'll show you it. It's in this little box right here. Hold on, I gotta deal with this. Thank you, Hyperflaws, for the 10 more. George, we're literally almost there. We're 8 away, George. We're 8 away from the sub goal, George.
Okay.
George.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna tell this dumb story?
It's a dumb story. It's a great story. Well, let me put it this way. The reaction George has is what makes this story great. You guys will love it. Thank you, Hyperflaws. Thank you for the 10 gifted. We're 7 away. 7 away, everybody. We're 7 away.
Oh, you're bald.
Oh my goodness. Thank you again, Hyperflaws, for the 10 extra. Thank you, frickin' Fricks, for the 1,000. Thank you. The 1,000 bits. Thank you very much. Ooh, story time. Story time with George. Okay, George. George, are you ready? We're almost there. A Day Not Found just gifted 10. That's it. We're over the top. It is time. Thank you, A Day Not Found. Thank you for the 10 gifted. All right, guys. If you like this story, when I'm done telling it, you need to tell me, okay? Because George is over here going, oh, it's a dumb story. It's a dumb story. It's a great story. And guess what, everybody? Guess what? Quackity is a special guest in it. That's right. Quackity is a special guest. Thank you, Hyperflaws. For the 10 gifted. Thank you, Hyperflaws. No more gifting from you, okay? You've gifted way too much. I really appreciate it. But no more, please. Okay, thank you very much. All right, George, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're ready. He's ready, everybody. Let's go. Oh, I need to get more cobblestone, by the way. Remind me. I'm out of cobblestone. Oh, thank you, A Day Not Found. All right, everybody. I'll set the stage for you, okay? Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Is the Skeppy cat made poster again? Wait, what? No, this is something else. This is something else. No. Oh yeah. Before I continue with the story, guys, I want to give you a heads up that I'm gonna be moving merch stores in a little bit. So if you want any of the merch that's currently in my store, you have to get it now at badboyhaloshop.com. It's not going to be available within like a month. Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Anyway, just a heads up. Where was I? Oh yeah. So everybody smack the follow button, by the way, while you're here. Here we go. Let us begin. So this story takes place yesterday. Thank you, Adea Not Found, for the extra. Adea, you don't need to gift anymore. Stop. Thank you for the 10 gifted. We're already to story time. It's story time. You don't need a gift. We've hit the sub goal. Thank you. It's just taking a little bit to update it. Thank you. All right. Here we go, everybody. Are you ready? I'm going to fill you guys in. Are you ready? Here's the dealio, right? Oh, I need to update that. I just noticed something. Hold on. Huh. That needs to be updated. Okay. Anyway, fudge. Merch links in the down there below this thing, in case you're wondering. Okay, here we go. Last night. Oh my goodness, guys. Come on. Thank you, A Day Not Found, for the 10 gifted. Stop gifting anymore, you muffin head. You gifted 80. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, but no more, please. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. Okay, no more breaks. Let's tell the story. Here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. There's like a sub battle going on. I appreciate it. Here we go. I'll post a selfie, you muffin head. Jeez. Thank you, your angel. Here we go. Last night, George and I are chilling in Discord. We're just chatting it up, having a good old conversation, talking about this, talking about that. All of a sudden, you would never guess who would come along. That's right! Quackity came along. Boop! Pops in and goes, hey guys, it's me. Okay, that's not what Quackity sounds like. Quackity's going, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Quackity. Do you guys want to play some Battle Box? Okay, he doesn't sound like that either. His voice is deeper than mine, so I can't get that resonance. Quackity is a great voice. So, he literally goes, Quackity comes in, he's like, hey, do you want to play Battle Box with me? And I go in, we start playing Battle Box, and we're duking it out. We're like, boom, 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 dodging, ducking, rolling. It's amazing. It was a great battle. We played a ton, and we were exhausted. All of a sudden, guess what? Guess what? What do we hear in the Discord? But we hear this. Oh my goodness, bad Quackity. I bet I could beat you both in a 2v1 right now. Let's go. I will 2v1 both of you, and I will destroy you. From That's Right, our good old-fashioned George. George says that. Yeah. George opens up with this challenge, this declaration of intent to crush me and Quackity in his British fingers. He says that to us. Okay, I'll try not to embellish. But George literally says to us, he goes, Bad Boy Halo, I am going to beat you and Quackity in a 2v1, where it's George versus me and Quackity. And lo and behold, Quackity and I are like, there's no way you can do this. There's no way you can do this. You literally can't. We will destroy you. But George was confident. And so guess what? We go in, and it's George on one side, me and Quackity on the other. And the fight begins!
Why
and
are you talking like this?
I'm making the story sound engaging, George. Jeez, see, he doesn't want me to continue. That's why he's interrupting. He's like, don't tell the story, Dad. Don't tell the story. Guess what? There's a video to go along with the story. There's proof to
There's
back
not
it
a
up.
video.
There's
There's not a
proof
video.
to back
There's
it
not
up.
a video.
There's
There's no
proof.
video.
And I'm going to be posting clips on Twitter at some point. It's going to be awesome.
No.
You're going to love it. But anyway, here's how the story goes. We begin the duel. And right off the bat, George is seriously outmatched. Seriously outmatched. He is getting McMuffined 3 ways to Sunday. Literally, very quickly, we get 10 in a row. That's right. We get 10
No,
in
you
a
didn't.
row.
No, you didn't. I won 2 in a row at one point.
Wait. Oh, George is disagreeing. He's disagreeing. We're having a disagreement. Would you like to continue the story, George?
No.
Okay, so George goes, I will admit, George did get 2 in a row at one point, but we got like 10 in a row, then we got 14 in a row, and we keep escalating. And George is getting really frustrated. I'm not kidding, guys. He is really mad. Like, really, really mad. I've never heard him so angry. What did I take damage from? Guys, literally, what did I take damage from? That was so weird. It just, like, out of nowhere. So anyway, I'm literally like, what was the word? Oh yeah. Thank you, Charlar. Thank you for the 10 gifted. I literally go to George. Thank you very much. And we're like, George, you're literally getting muffined. And he's like, no, guys. I'm George. I'm the #1 British Minecraft player. Let's go again. Literally, you cannot beat me again. I'm going to win this next one. We go in. And literally, right at the end, right as we beat him and get like 15 in a row, he screams out. He goes, "No!" And then he mutes his mic. And then literally, Quackity and I, we were dying. We were laughing our guts. Oh my gosh. It was so funny. I have audio clips of this. I will be sharing them. Okay. It is.
No, you aren't.
It was so funny. It is. We'll set a separate sub goal for that. It was so funny. No, it was literally so funny. And I'm dying. Quackity's dying. Puns joins, and he starts memeing him too. And literally, we're like George, we're going to get to 20. We're gonna get to 20. And he goes, no, you're not. You're not going to get to 20. And then we got to 16, and then 17. And then George goes, I'm going to win. I'm going to win right now. You're not going to win. And then we get to 18. And then we get to 19. And George literally goes, this is it. I'm going to win right now. You're not winning again. This is the last win. The last win for you. This is it, Bad Boy Halo. You are done. You and Quackity are actually done right now. It's over. It's over, Bad Boy Halo. And then we won again. We get 20 and we celebrate. And George goes, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. My internet. I lagged. It doesn't count. And then we go again. We get 21. And he goes, oh my goodness. But then I kid you not, George has literally the ultimate, just super powerful enhancement, just lightning strike, just 2v1 crushes us, and he gets one, and he goes, see, I beat you, you guys are done, you are literally done, you will never win again, you are literally done, you are donezo, you are both done, this is it is over for you. And then we beat him right after that. But he was so happy in that moment. I felt so bad for him, because you could hear him, the happiness in his voice. It was amazing. And I could hear him, like, he held like a little cup of tea up and he took like a little sip. He was like, he was all British. It was adorable. George is my favorite British person, hands down. Where was I? Thank you, Top L Sheep. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. And the really nice message. Thank you. So let me continue the story. So then George is like, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to 20, because that is the last streak of wins you will ever get. He said that right before we got to 5 wins, and then 6 wins, and then 7 wins, and then 8. And George, every step of the way, he goes, that's it, I'm going to win. And then literally in the middle of it, he mutes his headset. He mutes his headset. He mutes his microphone. He leaves. And literally we hear right before he mutes up, we hear this. We hear, I Mr. Rage. And he like cranks that music up, and we know he's listening to it. He's got the ultimate hardcore music playing. He's like, can you feel that? Oh, and he's headbanging. He's ready. George is hyped up. He's like, let's flipping go. I'm going to destroy them. And then we get 8 wins in a row. We got 8. We get from 7 to 8. And then from 8 to 9 and 9 to 10. And every step of the way, we're typing in chat. We're like 10, 11, 12, 13, and then he unmutes and goes, stop it right now. You guys are literally done. I've had it with you. Oh my gosh, his reaction was so funny. He screams at us and he says, I've not come this far to be beaten by the likes of you, by a muffin and a quackity. You guys are dog water and you're done. You're done. I've had it with you. And we hear his cup of tea. He slams it down so hard it shatters. Shards of teacup everywhere, all over the room. Literally, I'm not joking. I'm literally not joking. He punches through one of his monitors. Okay. We had to take a break for him to go get a replacement. And he goes, I hope you guys enjoyed your win, because that was the last one. 14. I'm done with you. I'm literally done. I'm so done. I'm done with you. He screams into the heavens. George, George,
like fabricated.
George, please give us this equivalent scream of last night. Give it. Just scream it.
No.
It sounded like that.
This is just all made up.
Listen. It sounded like that. No, but way more. No! Not again! I cannot have my reputation besmirched by. And then he screamed out like, "What the muffin?" or something like that. It was interesting. Anyway, let me take a drink of water 1 second.
Yeah, you need a drink of water after you just lied for the last 10 minutes.
I have an alibi, chat. I have an alibi. Literally, none of this is... Okay, did a teacup shatter? Maybe not. Maybe I imagined that. Point is, so far, everything is pretty on point. Okay, and you know what? If you don't believe me, I will literally get Quackity here to vouch for all of this. Okay, so just be ready for that. Be ready for that. None of this is exaggerated. So literally, George is angry. He had muted up. No, listen, we're at the point where George is angry. He's muted up. He's angry with us. He's frustrated. He's angry beyond the belief. And to be fair, it's not entirely his fault, because Quackity and I were poking him a lot. We were literally, every time we beat him, we'd be like, lol, ooh, woo, and oh my goodness. And Quackity would type GG, and we'd literally type stuff like that. And literally, I honestly, George, I apologize. Our behavior was entirely unbecoming. Okay, but it was worth it. He was so mad. He was so mad. And literally, Quack and I we're like, how mad can we get him? Like how mad is he going to get? How mad is he going to get? And so literally, we're like, can we get? And I remember one of the things he said. We literally said, we're like, George, George, we're coming around. We're making a double round trip. We hit 20 and we're about to hit 20 again. Let's go. And George is like, no, you are not. I swear on everything on the British monuments, on the Queen. I swear on everything. He said other British things. He said that. And he said, I swear you will not win. 15. And every time we won, 16, 17, he got angrier and angrier. And Quackity and I at this point we're like, literally, like, I'm like, Quackity, should we stop? He's getting so mad. He's getting absolutely so mad. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's getting so mad. And George, we can hear this steam coming out of his ears. He was very frustrated. But guess what? It got even better. Because on the 17th round, we beat him while taking no damage. And both Quackity and I celebrate. We're like, oh, no damage round. And then guess what? Round 18, no damage round. And Quackity and I are like freaking out because that's 2 in a row. And George is dead silent. He's dead silent. Not a single word comes out of his mouth. He's not even a whisper. He's just like, he's just nothing. Then round 19, no damage round, 3 in a row, 3 in a row, no damage round, 3 in a row, no damage round. Why am I taking damage? Something's shooting at me. George, stop. That's literally not funny. You're on console right now giving me damage effects. Okay, that's not funny. I'll pull the logs up. Chat.
I'm not doing anything.
Every time I take random damage, he's validating my story. I have 37 levels, George. George, don't do this, please. George, I have 37 levels. George, please, I beg of you, please. Please, George.
What are you talking about?
You're literally, you're trying to. He's trying to kill me. If I die, this is proof. George's console access. He's doing this. Look up in the top. Look up in the top right. You'll see a potion effect. George, wait. I'm sorry. Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
You are doing it.
What are you talking about?
Liar. It's you, dreamer.
I'm not doing anything.
Calvin, please stop. I'm in the middle of a story. I can't die. 37 levels.
I'm not doing anything.
37 levels. I need all these levels, please.
I'm not doing anything.
You are a flipping liar. That's like you are.
You're just imagining stuff.
Oh, I'm imagining this damage. Everybody, look in the top right. You see a little potion effect thing flash for a second. Okay, when he does it, you can see it. He's giving me a damage potion effect. He literally has the ability. Don't trust this muffin. Anyway, where was I? So we're at 19. And Quackity and I we stop for a second. We have a little team meeting. I go, Quackity, listen. Can we get to 20? We have to win this one. If we get to 20, that'll be 2 round trip 20 in a row. Twip. Stop it, George. And George is like, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. I refuse. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to. Literally, you made me use up all my food. You better type /give BadBoyHalo cooked beef, because I'm out of food. Thanks for Stop! What the fudge? You little muffin head! You actual muffin! You are muffin! You're mad that I've done this story, so you're like, oh, let me open console and abuse! Let me abuse against BadBoyHalo so he doesn't tell the rest of the story! Because the rest of the story is way worse, chat. It gets way... Literally,
I didn't do anything.
Okay. That's a weird coincidence how that goes and happens like that.
That is
what
weird.
a weird coincidence. Thank you for the 37 level mishap.
That was
jerk.
Weird.
No, it's not weird. You're flipping jerk.
I didn't do anything. You can't prove it. I didn't do anything.
Literally, I can prove it. I will pull up the logs later and prove it. Hope you enjoyed having console access, you muffin head.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't.
Yeah, okay. I don't believe you.
I don't even know how to do that.
Great. I literally don't know where I died. Oh my gosh.
Good. I hope all your stuff disappears.
I hate you, by the way. That was very rude. Oh, 37 levels. 37 levels gone.
It's just all gone.
Oh. That's disappointing, George. I can't believe you. Where was I? So everybody, here's what happened next. We get to the 20th round. The fight starts. It's intense. It's intense. We go. It's back and forth. George is putting up a good fight. Pew! Oh, crossbow shots. Pew! 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 He's like, I'm not going to let you win. And he shoots. Pew! 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 Quackity and I, pew, ducking and dodging. We're like, oh my goodness. He's bringing out all the skill. Don't do it. Don't do it. Literally, this is not funny. This is not funny, George. This is not funny. This is not funny, George. This is literally not funny. This is the opposite of funny. You know what? Boom. I'm leaving. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, look at that. Can't kill me now. Oh, NimCZ. Let's go. All right. Let me finish the story. So literally, and oh my goodness, I literally have a visual aid now. I have a visual aid. Here we go. So literally, Quackity and I, we're running around. We're like, pew, pew, dodging. George, he's like right there. He's shooting pew, pew, across the thing. It goes back and forth. Pew, pew, and then all of a sudden, George has been killed by Quackity. 20. We get 20. And we literally, and literally George is like, no. And he's so mad. And we're just so happy. And guys, the audio clips of his rage, I miss the rage. Like, it's so, it is like a fine like wine. It is something to behold. I will share them with you at some point. Do not worry. You will love them. So, where was I? Oh yeah. We go to 21 wins, 22, 23. All of a sudden, George leaves. He leaves the server and he refuses to play with us again at 23 wins. 23 wins. Quackity and I are like trying to coax him back in. We're like, come on, George, play with us one more time. And this is George. He's like, He's like, no. And then George is more like this, like, no, I'm a British George and I will not play with you again. I've had it with you guys. You guys are muffins. You're muffins. And you know what? I want to say that George is bad because he did good. He definitely beat us in several of them. He did really good. He did amazing. George is really good, hands down. But he also got muffined. He got muffined. It was amazing. Oh yeah, where was it? So, to finish up, we go in, play with Puns, do the same thing with him. We were crushing Puns again, but Puns was doing really good. He figured out our strats. Puns is just a really, really good gamer. Really, really good gamer. Then all of a sudden, I'm not saying George is bad. I'm just saying Puns is Puns is way better than me. But we were still beating Puns like every 5 or so, and then he'd beat 1, and then we'd beat 5 in a row, and then he'd get 1, etc. You know what's interesting though is Quackity and I didn't do as good against Puns as George and I did. George and I were just crushing Puns left and right, proving that literally George is an amazing gamer. So even though I'm teasing George a little bit with the story, he is a really good gamer. So round of applause to George before I finish the story up, because I'll finish it. It's great. Here we go. So Puns doesn't want to play anymore. He has to go eat pasta or something. I don't know. Whatever Puns likes to do. He, gallivants off. And we start talking to George. We're like, George, we've got 23 wins in a row. 23 wins in a row. Thank you, Lovesick. Thank you. How does that make you feel, George? How does 23 wins in a row make you feel? And do you know what George says?
Can I beat you right at the end?
Oh, I'm not done with the story. Hold on. George, literally, he does this. He goes, get back on right now. We're going right now. Get back in. And he joins. And then me and Quackity join. And we're tired. But we go 24 wins, 25 wins, 26 wins. Quackity and I are talking. We're like, oh, will we get it, Quackity? Will we get to 30 wins in a row against George? 2v1. Will we do it? 26, 27, 28. Oh my goodness, we're getting really excited. George is like, get back in right now. Get in. I'm sick of you. And then what was it? It was like 28, 29. And then it's the 29th game. George is literally this is him. He's dead silent. He's dead silent. This is him, but without the mouth. He's just squinting at us. He's very angry. He's very angry. He's like, get in the game. Let's go. And we go in. And we get it, guys. We get win 30. And it was, oh my gosh. George's reaction. I cannot describe it. If you thought you've ever heard George angry, you have not heard George angry. When he loses to me and Quackity in a 2v1, 30 in a row. It was something to behold. It had this mix of like tiredness with pure British rage. Like, it was amazing. Seriously, guys. It was like, I want you to picture someone who's had all of their happiness just ripped from them and replaced with anger. Oh, it was beautiful. But it only lasted for a moment. It was a moment of unrivaled frustration. And then literally we go in, and I think we get to 31. But then right after 31, we go in. And we're laughing. Quackity and I are laughing so hard. We are dying. We are actually dying. We are rolling on the ground laughing. I can barely move my mouse. I'm tired. I've laughed so much. I'm wheezing. Quackity is like, sounds like the ultimate Mickey Mouse streamer. He's just he's just laughing so much. And then literally, while we're stumbling around the arena, George's like, pew pew, kills us both. And he goes, what did you say, George? What did you say? He goes, That's it. Get, and then he said a word I can't repeat. He said get muffined, but without the muffin. And then he literally leaves. he just leaves in a huffed rage. And he's like, goodbye. And he just leaves. And that was it. And him leaving right there was just I will never forget it. I will cherish these angry George moments as long as I live. I'm not joking when I say that Angry George is one of my favorite people ever, because when he is angry, it is so funny, and he's so adorable when he's angry. It was very funny though, very amusing. So thank you, George. Thank you for gracing us with that. That was absolutely awesome.
Did you really spend like half an hour telling a 2-minute story?
Alright, did you guys enjoy that story? Did you guys enjoy it? Let me know what you guys think if you enjoyed it. I will be posting clips at some point of the engagement. I recorded it all of the 1 through 30 in a row. I've got all those. So I'm thinking maybe a montage of George losing and screaming his head off. It was angry. What do you guys think? Angry Gogi is best Gogi? Is it Gogi or Gogi? I hear there's a little bit of a debate there. Thank you, Hyperflaws, for the 10 gifted. Anyway, I'm gonna say, George, to this day, that is now my official favorite George story. Like, hands down. I will cherish that memory, George. And the only reason I could have a memory like that is because you are such a awesome muffinhead. Guys, I will say this, even though George was getting genuinely angry. He was getting generally angry. Like, seriously. I will say this. George is, in my opinion, one of the most... He's like... Have you guys ever seen that, like, coating they put on stuff and then they pour water on it and the water just, like, falls off? That's like George. George just doesn't let things get to him on a personal level. And that's one of those things I've always admired about George, is that he literally, he'll get mad at you. He'll hold a little bit of a grudge in like a playful way, but he doesn't let it get between like his relationship with friends. Even if he eats one of his friends' guts for a day, he literally like, he's back to normal like the next day. And that's why I think that disposition that George has makes him a true friend. He's a friend who you can literally make want to murder you 1 minute, and then the next minute he's ready to play some more Battle Box with you. Because you saw today, literally yesterday, I was making George just scream at me in a fit of hysteria. He was so mad. Oh my gosh. And then today we were crushing puns and doing the exact same thing to puns. And George didn't think anything about it. And now he's letting me tell the story. He's letting me embarrass him in front of all of you guys. Guys, seriously, where can you find a friend, a guy like George? Seriously, I challenge you to find somebody as awesome as George anywhere. George is awesome. Round of applause for George. Such a good-natured guy. See, and he's so embarrassed. He hates it when people give him compliments. He's such a humble muffin too. Round of applause, George. Seriously, I love it.
Wow.
You're awesome, George. You're amazing.
I am so awesome.
You are awesome. You're amazing. Ah, that was just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Anyway, did you guys enjoy that story? I hope you did. You did enjoy it? Thank you. Hearing about pig not found getting muffined. Let's go. And guess what? You know what? I'm gonna call Quackity. I'm gonna actually call Quackity. Hold on. I don't want anyone walking away thinking that this whole thing was exaggerated or memed. Where is that little muffin?
It was all made up.
No. Literally, I'm getting Quackity right now. No, I'm getting a vouch. I'm getting a hard vouch. Okay, from Quackity. Get ready, guys. I'm getting him in here at some point. If it responds. Oh, fudge! He's literally doing something. What? I'm checking. Hold on. I'm checking right now. Hold on, everyone. He might be driving. He very well might be. So, George, I have a question for you. Can I ask you a question? Here's my question. How mad were you? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, how angry were you yesterday?
1.
1? That's a level 1 angry?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to see a level 2 then. Like
it's twice as bad.
Like you literally were like, oh no, I punched my monitor. Oh, no.
I didn't punch my monitor.
Hear this, guys. Hear this.
I did not punch the
monitor. Okay, that may have been a slight exaggeration. Just a slight one. He may or may not have punched his monitor. But everything else was pretty much spot on. That and the tea thing probably exaggerated. Just a tidbit. The thing about the queen exaggerated, just a tidbit. But everything else, spot on.
It's spot on.
Oh my gosh. I'm not even kidding though. I had so much fun. I actually had so much fun. What about you?
Muffling around.
Did you have fun? Did you enjoy it? Or did you prefer today more when we were doing this?
Today might have been better.
You liked muffining puns better than being muffined?
Yes.
I think I agree with you. It's always better to muffin. Now, in George's fairness, winning in a 2v1 is very difficult because once you figure out how to counter a 2v1, it's really hard to come back from it.
Wait, look at your death message. Cautious. Look, to try becoming a Fortnite streamer.
Hey!
That's what I did today.
You did do that today. There you go.
What does that even mean? What's that mean?
I don't know. I think it means like, I don't know, becoming a Fortnite streamer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. Do you want to play Bed Wars or are you sitting in bed? Fudge.
I'm
Quackity is
laying
doing
down in my
something.
chair.
Laying down in your chair with your headset.
Yes.
So
You hear that?
Yeah, I do. So I have a question for you, George.
Okay.
What is your strategy for MCC? Are you excited? The teams got released today. I mean, outside of you leaking some of them.
I might have leaked something.
Yeah, you leaked something. But what do you think?
MCC?
It's soon. I don't actually know. Chat, when is MCC? It's like Halloween, right? Something like that?
I think it's the week before.
Yeah. So,
I think it's the 23rd.
I think you're gonna win. I'm cheering you on.
You think I'm gonna win?
Yeah, I think you will. It's
Wait,
you.
Are you playing?
Who's your
What's your
team?
Are you playing?
I am not playing this one. I applied too late, unfortunately. Who's on your team? Can you tell us again?
Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome Dude and Quackity.
Oh, you've got a good team. That's
Awesome
a good
Dude's
team.
never played before though, but he's good at Minecraft.
Awesome Dude has not played, and that's the problem, is on your first MCC, it can be very nerve-wracking sometimes. I've noticed that everybody has a bad performance on their first MCC. Have you noticed that?
No, I haven't. I don't look into it too much.
Oh, okay. Well, it's...
I feel like my first MCC wasn't too bad. I don't remember though. I don't remember being nervous the first time. Maybe I was though. I don't remember.
Yours may have not been too bad, but usually some people... Oh, are you kidding? Usually people have a pretty bad muffin.
He just ran into the wall.
I know. Why are you watching my stream just to criticize my technique? I knew it was you. You were watching my stream and giving me damage. Will you admit that that was you?
No, I just got on.
So you're saying Callahan did it? Is that what you're doing?
I
are you gonna
don't know
blame
who
him?
did it. I don't think anyone did it. I think you were just taking damage from something.
Oh, I was just taking damage from magic. Just magic damage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Apparently so, yeah.
Well, I think you're gonna win MCC. I believe in you. Because Sam is good enough that I think he might be able to overcome his first time jitters. So I wish him luck, definitely.
We can train him on some of the stuff like Battle Box and Ace Race and stuff like that, and yeah, like we can, I don't know, survival games, like you don't really have to practice for. Like you don't, it's not like knowledge that you have to have before, because everyone played survival games before.
True.
You can practice hole in the wall on the server as well. What else can we do?
So here's a question for
parkour
you. I'm trying to figure out a good strategy for build battle. I think I figured out one, but I don't know if I should say it on stream because it's really good.
I hate build battle so much.
Should I? Do you want to discuss it with me? Give me.
I'm so tired.
Is it? It's not build battle. Build mart. But I think it's a really good idea. Should I discuss it on stream or should we save it? What if we bait a bad strategy and then people will VOD review and they'll go, I'll try this quote-unquote good strategy.
I don't think anyone's watching this VOD for MCC practice.
They'll be watching it for the
you think like
story.
you just think some like MCC streamer is gonna review this VOD in case that you just on the off chance you talked about MCC strats?
You never know. Well, someone might share this strategy with someone else. Can someone add George Not Found's name to the title, please? Thank you. I just noticed. I don't think it was there. Where was I? But so what in your opinion, what's your favorite event in Build Battle?
In Build Battle?
You know what I'm talking about, okay? Don't try and muffin me.
I don't know.
Not bad, not bad.
I don't know what my favorite would be. I like Ace Race. I like Battle Box. I like Hole in the Wall.
Hole in the Wall.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You're good at it.
I like Sky Battle, but I feel like I always do worse than I could.
Yeah.
But Sky Battle's fun.
The same. I feel like I'm a better support player than like an aggro in that.
Just like every round, I just feel like, oh, I could have done something better.
Yeah.
Unless I literally win the round, then like, and even then, like sometimes like, oh, I could have done something better. I feel like I'm so cautious. I'm so cautious in Sky Battle, and it just prevents me from like excelling. I guess maybe I should just be like, next time I'll just be like, yes, okay, I'm just gonna play as if I have infinite lives, because then that's not even the best strategy always though. But I feel like I'm pretty cautious, which ends up me like, I don't know, doing worse.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I think my favorite is probably survival games. That's probably my favorite one. Even though it's the most nerve-wracking. You really have to have good team cohesion with that one. Did you see the last one? Man, one team just went around and just dominated everybody. That was crazy. That map was not a good map for running. Oh, it was the MCCR. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you muffin. It was pretty good. The survival games in that was really good.
Hey, didn't like one of the teams get like half the server kills?
Yeah.
They killed like 20 people or something.
They literally muffined so many people. The Cyan Coyotes, yeah, they were.
How do they do that?
Crazy good. I don't know, but they were just on point. Did they adjust the speed in this? I feel like it's slower for some reason. Oh, there we go. George, this might be a record time. I'm feeling like it might be.
I feel like I don't like survival games are alright, but I feel like it's just a bit stressful.
You think so?
Yeah.
No,
I do.
I agree. What's your least favorite besides Build Mart?
There's not a game anymore, but Rocket Spleef probably.
Rocket Spleef.
I hated Rocket Spleef.
Yeah, I tried playing that in like practice, and
also like let me look up all the games. MCC.
See, here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't like Build Mart. I actually like it. Not necessarily because I've been good at it, but I think there's a way to win it. And so part of me wants to figure out how to make like a really good strategy for it. You feel me? Like, I want to succeed at it.
I feel like my least favorite game in the current like rotation of maps is Grid Runners. Well, other than Build Mart, obviously.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? Grid Runners is fun. Oh yeah, you kind of got muffined for the colorblind thing though. Wait a minute. Do you not like the build one because does you being colorblind throw you off a little bit in that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I just don't like it.
Okay.
I don't think it's that.
Interesting.
And the same with Grid Runners. That's not why I don't like it, because of the color stuff. It's just I don't not like it. It's probably my least favorite.
Thank you, Rose the Kill, for the 2,000 bits. Thank you, by the way. Christina, I'm doing good today. Thank you for the first time dono. I appreciate that. Hopefully you didn't run off. Thank you. I think you'd be good at Grid Runners. I think any team that can figure out communication. Oh my goodness, George, you just reminded me of something. So you know what's really funny is there's a VOD. Sapnap's last. So the last MCC that Sapnap was in, right? In Grid Runners, when they did Grid Runners, there is a part where it's the one where you're supposed to go in and turn on all the lights, right? You get up to this high area. It's like you had to tower up and like turn on lights. I'm pretty sure you got up to a high area and then literally like Sapnap came up behind you and he turned it off. And then you guys had to figure out.
Turn on the lights.
Yeah, do you remember that? And then Sapnap got up there and he turned it off on accident, thinking he was supposed to turn it on.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why you guys did so bad to a certain degree in that one. I mean, it's not all his fault or anything. It's, in fact, I wouldn't even blame Sapnap at all for that, because, like, anyone could have made that mistake.
It sounds like you're blaming Sapnap.
I'm not blaming him. Sapnap's
Wait,
really
how
good
long
at
after
that.
I turned it on did he turn it off?
Probably like 3 or 4 seconds.
Why did he turn it off?
Remember. I think he thought you were supposed to turn it off. I think what he thought was turn the ones that are off on and the ones that are on off. That's what I think. Or he just wasn't thinking for a second. The point is, it's a funny clip to see, not necessarily to blame anyone, because he can't be blamed for that. But it's still.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, well, it's funny because when you goof like that, it's like, oh, I goofed, but you really can't blame anyone because like anybody could have made that mistake. So, but it was still really funny. So like to restart and shave a few seconds off. Hey, everybody does that. Yes. Listen, I'll explain it, everybody. It's literally you go through, you do this, you boom, and it starts. Everybody does it. So it's basically in the rehearsal at this point. It's one of the shortcuts. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think Ace Race is one of the games I practice the most, but it's probably the least helpful practicing this map. Because really, like, you're not practicing the map that you really, like, because, wait, is this map isn't actually in the rotation, is it? This is just practice?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be cool if it was. I would like to see that one of these days. That'd actually be interesting to see, like, people going full meme. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I'm muffined. Oh, well. How are you doing today, George? How are you doing?
What?
I'm just asking how you're doing. I'm making sure you're okay after that roasty toasty story.
Oh my god.
Earlier.
Yes.
What? Come on. You gotta admit, did you like that story? Did you? That was a good story. Did you have fun yesterday when you were playing Quackity and I? Like,
You asked me this.
I know, but did you have at least a little fun? Did you?
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe I didn't.
George, I'm gonna be nice. You need to go to bed, okay? You're being a tired little potato, okay? Just go to bed. Go get some sleep, okay?
You're trying to get rid of me now?
No, you can stay if you want, but I'm saying if you're tired, go, okay? Or stay. It's fine. It's up to you.
I am
Do
tired.
what you want. You are tired? Nice to meet you, tired. How are you doing?
Oh, no.
Let's go. Let's go. George.
Yes.
Get muffin. I'm sorry. Anyway, I want you to leave though so I can go back on without getting /killed. Just an FYI.
Okay. I'm gonna go to bed, I think. Hello?
Okay.
Okay, bad.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell, George. Go get some
Goodbye,
sleep,
traveler.
okay? Bye, George. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're bald.
What? Thank you, Rose, the kill. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was great. I love it. I love it. I living love it. Let's go. Everybody. That was so flipping fun. That was actually so fun. I love it. There we go. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was so fun. Seriously. Oh my goodness, guys. I love teasing George, but he's great. Seriously, hands down. George is awesome. RIP headphone users, by the way. Guys, did you enjoy that story now that George is gone? Did you enjoy it? That was 100% verified. I will have Quackity or puns verify it, because either of them will be able to verify that. So we're gonna get that verified. I will show you guys the clip. I have to clip it up. It's a long video, and I don't want to have to skim through it. No, I really do appreciate George. I didn't want to necessarily embarrass him by talking him up so much there. But seriously, hands down, that I'm not even kidding, guys. When I say I think George has a very awesome disposition and the way he interacts with his friends, that's not a meme, right? Seriously, it is. I'm amazed by how you can roasty toasty him one day and George really doesn't hold it against people, and that's something that is very difficult to do. I struggle to have like that sort of disposition with my friends, and George just does it like it's literally everything. And I don't know. It's something I really admire about him, and I wish that I could do that. Seriously, George is great. I'm glad I've been able to know him for so long. He's so fun. And he's very lighthearted with everybody. And I think because he's so free with how he, takes things really well when you sort of tease him, it makes it so when he teases you, it's sort of like better, because it's very difficult sometimes. And I think everybody's sort of dealt with that to a certain degree. Everybody kind of know what I'm talking about, where you're the friend that like occasionally you get roasted by some of your other friends in a lighthearted way. And sometimes it's difficult to separate, like, okay, are they really roasting me in just a friendly way? Or are they like, do they mean this in like a hurtful way? And you ever find yourself in that position? Sometimes it's difficult. And I think everybody's been in that situation to some degree. So when I see like George, how he has a very good attitude about that when he's the one on the receiving end of the roast train. I think, he also is very good natured when he's roasting others. He's always very consistent, so you never feel like he's really being a memer to you. I love him. He's great. Again, I could talk my friends up all day if I wanted to, because I really appreciate them, because they're my friends. And you know what? That's what I love about all my friends, is how different they are, and just how great they are. All the little McMuffins. I don't know. That's just, I think one of the things that is awesome about making friends is finding people who are different from you, who you can still get along with and still appreciate. Because I think it's those differences that make people, it makes those experiences, the fact that you'll have a different sense of humor than one of your friends, but then you'll try and make them laugh and you'll succeed, and it makes you happy. Like, yeah, I got him to laugh. It's that sort of thing that, helps bring friends together in that experience. I don't know, kind of rambling a little bit. So I love it. So just thought I'd say that. I think it's important to appreciate the people in your life that you care about. And even though it is corny sometimes, or it feels a little corny sometimes to say it, it's important. Seriously, let the people in your life know that you care about them. I think I, for one, am really bad at doing that, because a lot of the times I go through my life being fine without anyone really saying anything appreciative to me. And I don't really mind, because sort of I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I know they appreciate me even if they don't necessarily say it. And because I'm fine with that, I think I struggle with saying words of appreciation to my friends who I care about. Like, I oftentimes forget more than I should. And so that's why I think it's good to remind yourself sometimes to go into your friends and the people you appreciate and say, hey, I appreciate you. Here's something awesome about you. I think that's a good thing to do. Aw, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Lovesick. I appreciate that. It's interesting because I think as a content creator, right, I think one of the things that is interesting is how much as a content creator, and I don't know about you guys, but the phrase content creator, does that sound odd to people? It doesn't sound as odd to me anymore, because it's a very blanket brush for everything, but it used to sound really weird. It's like content creator, but really that describes a whole helping group of people. But I think as a quote unquote semi-big content creator, I think one of the things that's difficult for me, and maybe other content creators can relate to it, is as a content creator, you are just a person, right? You're constantly growing like anybody else, right? You make mistakes, you slip up, you goof and do things, and you grow. And you're not the same person 1 year after the next, right? And I think one of those things is, so when you look back on stuff you've done or said or things like that, you think like, oh my goodness, why did I say that thing? Why did I do that thing? I feel like such an idiot, right? But I think the problem with that is, as a content creator, it's difficult to, because remember, think about it like this, right? You think about yourself in terms of like, that was me like years ago, or I'm, even my humor, my comedy, the way I act is so much different. And yet everybody, when they see something from years ago, to them, that's today, right? And so a lot of people may be seeing things about a content creator that are from years ago that describe somebody completely different from how that person actually is, right? And that's something that I think is interesting as a content creator, is dealing with that perception. Because when people see something that they think represents you and they go, haha, I found it, this is who this person is. And you see that and you're like, well, no, that's not really who I am. That's not really what I stand for. That's not the type of person I am. It's very discouraging. You feel me? Because people will say things like, nope, didn't you hear so-and-so is such and such, right? This person is this. And it's like, it's difficult. You can tell how difficult it is, because trying to convey it into words is very difficult. You can see I'm parkouring around trying to think and stimulate my brain so that I can think. But so it's very difficult, because when you find yourself in that position, you feel me, where you find yourself in a weird position where I don't know, it's just difficult, I guess is the best way to describe it. And it's difficult in like, how do you approach things? How do you deal with things? And I think the problem is, it's like, how do you accept that you can change and grow as a person and become a better person over time, right? Like, it's weird, because I look at myself 3 months ago and I'm like, wow, 3 months ago, I was a completely different person. And I compare myself to a year ago and I'm like, wow, I've changed so much just in the past year. And I look 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing how much you can change. And it's mind-boggling, right? I think of myself from when I was in high school and I go, I literally cannot believe how much I've changed. Are there things that are still the same? Yeah. But how much I've changed. And so I just find it difficult. That's been one of the things that has been difficult for me to deal with as a content creator, is the fact of how much I changed and how short a time it feels like, especially when you're interacting with other content creators. And so it's weird. Like, you'll say so, and then you see people focus on things that you've said a long time ago, even things you've already talked about, and they say, this represents this content creator. They are this. Even though literally on your last stream, you will have said something that literally contradicts that exact same thing. So someone be like, look at this content creator. They are this red vehicle. See how they said this? They are this red vehicle 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, but like a year ago and then you'll go over here and literally the day before they'll have said a message that literally contradicts that. It's like, I just find that interesting, how people focus on the thing that they want to focus on. And I would say that's probably the biggest thing that I've had to learn as a content creator, is that to a certain degree, that's the reality, right? any content creator to a certain degree, there's always going to be people who, no matter what you do, no matter how much you change as a person, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, they will not see it for whatever reason. Maybe it's because they don't care. Maybe it's because they just don't know. For all you know, literally that person may not have seen anything else other than this representation of you. And you have to learn to accept that. You can be mad about it. You can be frustrated about how the world works, but that's the way the world works. Is you're never going to be able to, constantly show people who you are. You know what? I can give an example. I'll actually give an example because I've been thinking about this for a while. I talked a little bit about how anyone who's a new follower of me may not remember this, but about a year or two ago, give or take, somewhere in that ballpark, I used to use the word fatty a lot and call my friends and people who I liked, I used to call them fat as like a term of endearment. There's a personal story in my life with a good friend I had in my life who was really overweight. And I don't want to go into that, but he was really overweight. And that word connects to him and how our interactions with him, because he was a good friend, that was one of the things that he asked us to call him because we were so close friends. So I won't go into detail about that story because it makes me tear up when I think about it. So I don't want to touch on that too much. But when I think about that, at one point I used to call my friends and people who I cared about fatty as a term of endearment because I used to do that with one of my friends who was a really good friend of mine. And that was on his request. And again, I'm not going to share that story because I don't want to. I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. But so here's the thing. So I stopped doing that, not because I thought there's anything wrong with using that as a term of endearment with my friends, because I didn't think there was anything wrong with it because they were my friends. They knew I didn't mean anything by it. They knew that I didn't care about how much they weighed or didn't weigh. I've had friends of all shapes and sizes, and I don't care. That's if someone is dealing with something or struggling with something, I will support them if they want my support. But as far as judging them for their physical appearance, I don't care, right? And I would never say anything to a friend that I thought would actually make them uncomfortable, right? That's what I always try not to do. So the reason I stopped using the word fatty, and I've already talked about this for anyone who's wondering, I've already mentioned this and talked about this, but I stopped saying it solely because I got a DM on Twitter and somebody said this, and I love it when people DM me asking me things because I think that's a great way to approach content creators about things that bother you. If you have the DMs of that person, like hit them up in the DMs and chat with them. My friend, this person reached out to me and they said this. They said, "Hey, Bad, I know you don't mean anything by using the word fatty when you talk to your friends. I know they're your friends and they're fine with it and you don't care about them, but I just want to share my experience with you." And this is what they shared with me. They said something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. They said, when I was in school, I got bullied. People would call me fatty all the time. And that's what they said, right? They said, I would get bullied and picked on and people would use that word. So when I hear you say that word, it bothers me. I know you don't mean anything by it, right? And they said this. They said, I don't mind if you just, if you keep using the word, I'm just going to share my experiences with you. And they said this, when I first started watching your content, they said, I heard you call one of your friends that, and I thought you were picking on them. Now I know you're not, but I thought you were at the time. And that's when a realization occurred to me. I didn't want someone to see my content, see me joking with my friends, calling them something like that, and thinking that I actually hated one of my friends for what they looked like. Because fun fact, guys, I literally have not known what, it's only in like the past couple months or year that I've known what most of my online friends look like. Like, I literally haven't known what most of my friends have looked like for literally, like, years. And I'm fine with that. Growing up in the age of the internet, like, people didn't share their face on the internet, and I was totally fine with... I literally could go my whole life without knowing what one of my friends looks like, and it wouldn't bother me. And that's fine. But so anyway, so this person shared this with me, and it occurred to me, I'm like, that's a great point. While I may not consider this word, you know, bad, and I may consider it a term of endearment, I realized that there were going to be people who have had a bad experience with that word, who would come to my stream, they would hear me say that to one of my friends, and they would think I was going out of my way to make fun of them. You follow me? And in hearing that, I said, you know what? Even though this word has there's a personal story behind it, and why I used it as a term of endearment and compassion towards my friends, I said, you know what? I'm personally going to make the choice not to use it. I didn't say anything about it. I literally just stopped using it for a year. I didn't make some grandiose, live stream. Guys, I'm going to stop using this word, because I didn't think I needed to. I would just stop using it. The problem is, time went on, and my audience that had gotten used to me using it and recognizing that I didn't mean it in a negative way grew. And a bunch of people who were in my audience knew what type of person I was, were interacting with people who didn't. And those people then saw old clips and they're like, oh, here's Bad saying this. He must mean it in a negative way. Why else would anyone say it, right? And then they got upset with it. And so I understand why they did. And I understand that. But I understand why people got upset with it. And people can have their own opinions on it. And I know different cultures and things like that use, fatty in a different way. So I understand that. You feel me? But it's one of those things where I was just in the mindset of, where was I? Oh yeah, I was just in the mindset of, for me, I chose not to stop using it because I recognized it wasn't important to me to keep using the word fatty, right? And I will say to keep calling my friends fatty. My dog Rat, she's always going to be my little fatty to me. She's my little chunky dog, and I love her so much, and she's my baby. She's always going to be my little muffin. But I realized at that point, I was like, you know what? I don't want to say it on stream and have someone come to my stream and think that I'm actually like hating on one of my friends, right? Who I've never even seen. You feel me? And so that's what I think is important I thought it was important for me to make that decision. And I made that decision just off of, not because people were trying to bully me or say, because no one was bullying me at the time about it. It's just, I got a message of one person and they made me think about it. And they made me go, you know what? That's a good point. And I decided it. And again, I'm not saying what you should do. I'm just talking from my experience. Okay. So you live your life however you want. I'm just saying my experience. My general rule of thumb in my life, at least this is the way I've been trying to live my life a lot recently, is to treat other people the way you want to be treated. That's the way I try and operate my day-to-day. When I do things, I ask myself, am I treating others how they want to be treated? You feel me? Anyway, I felt like that was an important story to share. I think I've talked about that before, but whenever I talk about topics like this, I always get really nervous because these are very difficult things for me to rehash, right? And talk about. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like talking about anything that's like, is an intense topic. I used to love talking about literally anything. I talk about any topic, but talking about intense topics makes me nervous. It makes me uncomfortable just because it's stressful, right? Am I going to say things the right way, right? Are the words that are in my head going to come out of my mouth? Or am I going to flub over my words and say something stupid? am I gonna say one line that can be clipped out and come across in a way that I didn't necessarily mean, right? Because that's one of the things that, you know, is entirely possible to do. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. And I think that's one of the challenges as a content creator that I've had to deal with. I think I've just, you know, had to accept to a certain degree. So I don't know. I thought I'd share something really personal with you guys. Just as a content creator, I think it's very difficult to navigate that and deal with that. And it can be very stressful. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Again, I'm not saying it's the most difficult thing in the world, because again, I do think it is a privilege to be a content creator, especially of this size. And so I think that's something that I really appreciate and I'm really grateful for. And I feel really blessed to be in this position. So anyway, one thing I've heard is every person has a different version of you in your mind. You can't be all those versions. You can only be the one in yours. That's a great point. I think that's interesting. Again, I think sometimes it's helpful to share sort of your experiences and where you're coming from. I also think it's important to listen to other people and listen to their experiences too and where they come from. And that's one of those things that I try and do too, is I love hearing other people's life stories and talking to people. I think all of my friends have really interesting life stories and talking to them. And I really appreciate talking to all my friends. And I don't know. I will say, you know what's so interesting? One of the things I love so much about I guess I would say my job is being able to do so much of it with being able to hang out with my friends, right? That's something that I absolutely love. It's because it makes it feel a lot less like a job, right? Sorry. Because you get to, it's weird. You get to do things like play games and do things like most of the people I play games with are people who I either have been friends with for a long time or I've developed friendships with. Anyway, I really miss having these really heart-to-heart, honest, fun conversations with people. I felt like I've not been broaching, you know, or talking about things because it makes me uncomfortable. I think it's important to do that still. So, anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Hope you guys can understand. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. This is why you're my favorite streamer, the way you actually listen to your fan base and adapt to make them more welcome to the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aw, thank you. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. I will say, I used to be a bit more of a troll back in the day. Especially with some of my close friends. They can tell you some stories. Fudge, Goomy, you muffin head. But I feel like I used to troll more. I think I troll a lot less now, for the most part, just because, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been trolled so much. Maybe that's it. Wish I could be in a, MC. Thank you very much, Charlar, for that message, though. I appreciate it. Get muffined, G Nelly. You can't get me. I'm up here. You can't get me. Can't get me. Get muffined. Get muffined. Get muffined. Do do do. Get muffined. Get muffined. Get muffined. Get muffined. Get muffined. Get muffined. You can't get me. Get muffined. Get muffined. Get muffined. Trolled cows. What? But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Wish I could be an MC. Love you bad. You've been one of my main inspirations. Look at this muffin head. That's right. Stay down there. Come on, you can do it, Gene Ellie. Nearing 400 subs now. Wish you and your puppy the best. Aw, thank you. Okay, I don't see them, so I'm gonna bop over here. Where are they? They're right there. Ha! Let's go! That's the secret for this, guys. Run in circles. That's the actual secret. You run in circles. Just keep doing that. And you can avoid them. Let's go! Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Anyway, where was I? Let's go. Let's go. You know what? Let's do a mini Q&A. Anyone have any questions for me? Fudge! Gummy, no! Gummy's too good at parkour. Any questions in the chat? I really want to do a Q&A at some point, like a genuine, just full-on muffin Q&A. Maybe I'll do one on like my private Twitter. I think that'd be fun. Let's go. All right, you're getting muffined. All of you are getting muffined. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway. You know what? You know what? We should do in the spirit is I should talk good about all my other friends. Seriously guys, I love all my friends so much. Like, even the ones who tick me off and get me really angry. I think the best friends sometimes are the ones who push your buttons. Push you out of your comfort zone, make you angry, say things that tick you off. I think I don't know. I'm not saying everybody likes friends like that, because some people don't. But I think I'm fine with it, because I think it helps me to relax a little bit. Which sometimes I can take things a little bit too seriously. So I think having friends that like meme me a little bit. Are you good at taking care of plants? I don't know about that. Taking care of plants? I could probably take care of a cactus pretty well, I think. Look at Gumi, look at Gumi. Gumi thinks they're an amazing muffin, but they're about to get muffined. Get muffined, Gumi. Oh, fudge, no! No, I hit the corner! Fudge, oh, fudge. Let's go, let's go. Oh, fudge, wait, no, no, back up. No! Oh my gosh, my heart. Oh, that scared me. Oh, that scared me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, do your homework and take Luke and Astro down for a walk. You muffin head. Someone donated that. There you go. Let's go. Boop, boop, boop. Should we do a hashtag chat? Do you want to do a hashtag Q&A? Maybe we should. Hashtag Q&A. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. I am trying to do my best not to language my friends on... I did, Buttercraft. Thank you, Buttercraft, for the dono. I'm doing my best to try to not language my friends on their streams. And you know what's interesting is that my friends are doing their best to try not to swear on my streams, which I really appreciate. But what's interesting to me is the reason it's one of those things that it's a force of habit. I have to consciously make an effort not to language them. It's so difficult. Because it literally is just a habit at this point. So I'm trying not to do it on their streams, and I'm getting pretty good at it. But occasionally I do slip up. Get muffin, let's go. Occasionally I do slip up. But you have to understand, guys, I personally choose not to swear. But I don't care if other people swear. You feel me? In the sense that it doesn't bother me if my friends swear. So a lot of people think I have this personal vendetta against swearing. But I don't. I don't actually care. Do I think that I choose not to swear because I recognize some people don't like swearing, right? And because I realize some people don't like swearing and they're not going to watch content with swearing in it, that's why I choose not to swear. Because I think you can enjoy content whether there's swearing or not, right? Whether you like swearing or not, if there is no swearing in it, you can enjoy it regardless. You feel me? There doesn't have to be swearing for the content to be good. So that's why I don't swear. But I also don't necessarily I don't have a personal vendetta or gripe if somebody does swear. You follow me? Which some people seem to think that I do, but I don't. Just an FYI. Fudge, this is it. I'm done. No. Fudge. Oh, dang it. Hi, Bad. Your friendship with Quackity is my absolute favorite. What's your favorite thing about Quackity? I love when he calls me at 3 in the morning. I know that's so weird, but Quackity is one of the most interesting people I've ever interacted with. I love his sense of humor, and I love the conversations I have with him. He is a very genuine guy. And it's very interesting because I love the fact that he refuses to listen to Sapnap's slander of him going to college. Because to me, it's like, you know what? I love the fact that Quackity still goes to college in spite of people roasting him for it. I'm not saying college is for everybody, but I just love the fact that he's still... I'm done. Oh, Gumi missed. Let's go. I just love that because he does the things that he believes are right and that he wants to do. And I really admire that about Quackity. Quackity has a headspace about just how he thinks, how he interacts with people that I just really admires. I really admire. He is who he is. He has a great sense of humor. He's just a genuinely funny guy. And I don't know. I just really appreciate every conversation I have with Quackity. He is, if I had to pick one word to describe him, I would say genuine. I think genuine is a great word for Quackity. Hands down, I love, and he calls me at 3 in the morning, which ticks me off. But I also love it. Every conversation I have with him at 3 in the morning, which is like, Bad, are you awake, Bad? Bad, how are you doing? And he calls me. I'm like, yes, Quackity, hi. I'm laying in bed and he just flipping woke me up. As much as it annoys me when he does that, I still love them. I love it. I don't know. Is that weird? It may be a little bit weird, but hey, I love it. Quackity is he's a very genuine guy, and he's just so much fun to talk to. If you ever get the chance to be friends with Quackity and just have a conversation with him, you can have so many interesting conversations. I just love talking to him and hearing him talk about his life and what he's doing and hearing his thoughts. Hearing his thoughts on things too, because he has such a great way of thinking about things too. I'm hiding. Not hiding. Number one victory royale. Yeah, Gene Nelly, you're about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Let's go. Let's go. But where was I? But anyway, I don't know. I'm allowed to appreciate that. Come on, don't be mean muffin heads. You're the sweetest, Bad. Keep doing what you're doing. You're the best. Thank you. Feels surreal to hear you say my name tag. Lol, I originally wanted Buttercup, but it was taken. Oh, I'm sorry. You are so supportive, Bad. We don't deserve you. No. TAT, no, we are here for you too. Know that we love you for who you are as a person. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't lose sight of what makes you happy and comfortable. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Art Moon. Thank you. I mean, let's go. Midday supremacy. Thank you, Ruris. Question 1, what's your favorite K-pop song? Oh my gosh. Okay, listen, I'm gonna say this. I personally have no negative opinions towards K-pop. I know a lot of people don't like K-pop because it's K-pop. I don't care one way or the other. There's some K-pop songs I've heard that I was like, okay, this sounds good. And some I heard that I was like, this isn't that great, right? And that's my opinion. You can like what you like. I have no negative feelings towards you if you like K-pop. But if I had to say it, just being honest, K-pop is not the music that I when I pick up my music listening device or whatever, my phone, I don't immediately open up K-pop. Just an FYI. Haha, get muffined, Gumi. You're actually muffined. You're dog water. Let's go. Get muffined, Gumi. Get muffined. Oh, look at that, Gumi. You're all the way over there. 5 seconds. Fudge. No! Dang it! Fudge. But anyway, I don't care if you like K-pop, though. Just an FYI. Is it my personal thing? I would say probably not. But I also don't judge anyone who likes it. You do you. You listen to the music that you want to. Now, you're allowed to say any music is bad, good, whatever. Everybody's allowed to have their opinion, right, on music. But I, at the end of the day, don't mind. I say let people listen to what they want to listen to. I don't know. That's my general philosophy on music. Come here, Gina Lee. Oh, Gumi, come here. You're going down. Get wrecked! Gumi got muffins. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Where am I? Boo! I bet Gene Nelly was so scared there. How much do you want to bet? It was like, ah! Let's go. While we're at it, since you and Skeppy are the best duo, what is your favorite thing about Skeppy? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Favorite thing about Skeppy. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to think for a little bit. I've known Skeppy for so long, and there's a lot of things that I like about Skeppy. Let me think for a second. I would say Skeppy. Trying to think of a one-word description. Give me a second. I can't put it into a word, you muffin heads. Like, I think, to me, Skeppy is one of my best friends. I'd say he's probably my best friend. But I always hate using the word best friend because I feel like I have a lot of best friends. But if I had to pick one best friend, I would probably pick Skeppy. I would say my favorite thing about Skeppy is he's just awesome. He's great at Minecraft. He's great at making Minecraft videos. He's really good at a lot of the stuff he does. And he just has a really good attitude about it. I just really like his attitude. He's someone who's very fun to talk to. If you're stressed about something, he can help calm you down. If he's stressed about something, he's also at the same point tries not to stress out other people. And I just think he cares a lot about people. He's got a heart that's sometimes too big for him, but he's just a really nice guy. And what I mean by that is sometimes he has a really big heart. I'll say that. He's a very nice guy. Fudge, Gumi. And you know what? I really appreciate Skeppy. Flippin' Muffinhead needs to respond to my DMs. Oh, Muffinhead. I'm trying to schedule. I will say one criticism about Skeppy is that it's really difficult to schedule a stream time to do a stream with him, that little Muffinhead. He's always busy. Oh, Muffinhead. I think one of my favorite things that Skeppy and I used to do, we used to run these events all the time. Like every day we were running events. And those were so much fun. It was so much fun to just do those with him. I literally had a blast doing those events with Skeppy. And that's one of those things I miss. Honestly, if I could go back and just do more events with him, I would. Because just running those every day was so much fun. What job would you want to do if you weren't a streamer? Something with computers. I love computers. I love everything about computers. I think I would want a job that would let me troubleshoot things. I don't even care if it was like being a plumber, being a carpenter. I think I just pick computers because I like troubleshooting computer issues. But I love puzzles, and IT and stuff like that feels like solving puzzles, right? And I think a lot of plumbers pick that position too, because if you like solving puzzles, every day is like different puzzles for plumbers. They show up and they have different problems to solve, and electricians and all that stuff. And that's the thing. I love solving puzzles. I like riddles. I like solving riddles. And so I would want a job that just challenged me every day. I would want every day to be an adventure in problem solving. And content creation, to a certain degree, has a lot of that in it. It has a lot of problem solving. When will the next Hot Wings stream come? Soon, everybody. Hot Wings stream soon. Hot Wings stream soon. I'm already in the process of scheduling it. I want to get George and Quackity and Skeppy and who else should we get for the Hot Wings stream? I want to get all the hotties back. Dream refuses to do it. Whatever happened to the Starset stream? I'm gonna do the Starset stream the second I have the ability to do it on Twitch or anywhere else without getting content striked or whatever. So I need that to be that thing, and then we're gonna do that. But Hot Wings stream, I want to get the hotties together. Dream refuses to do the Hot Wings stream. He just refuses to, because they did not agree with him last time. He got sick, he threw up. I'll try and get Carl. I'm pretty much gonna try and get anyone who was there and anyone who wants to suffer through the Hot Wings. But guess what? Guess what? There's a surprise. There's a surprise with the Hot Wings stream. There's a surprise. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna get even hotter hot sauce. That's right. We're going to get hotter hot sauce. I had people, oh fudge, I'm the muffin. There were people who were complaining that they wanted stuff that was hotter. So I'm like, okay. You want to play that game? I'll get you the hot stuff. You want the hot stuff? Get muffin gummy. Oh, gummy. Let's go! Get muffin gummy. Let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to some memers, probably foolish. The problem is I'm gonna have to be selective, so I may have to leave out some of the people who were in last time to get some new muffin heads. But George, I definitely want to get in because I think he would be hilarious on that Hot Wing stream. I don't think he handles spice well, which is why I think it'd be really funny to watch him suffer through the spice. Get muffin gummy, I'm over here. Get muffin. Boop. Get muffins. Oh, look at that. Where do I go? Oh, fudge. Dang it. Well, I got muffins. Anyway, will you get a haircut before the Hot Wing stream, or will we finally get to see Rapunzel Boy Halo? I might get a haircut. Hi, Bad. I've been trying to get more into music lately. Could you please give me a song or album recommendation? Anything from Starset. Starset is flipping amazing. I love Starset. Let's go. Starset all the way. You might be able to at some point see the Starset, not the Starset, the long hair that I currently have. I will keep you guys posted. I'm trying to go for that, what do you call it? The in the wild look, you feel me? I don't know. That's the way the muffin crumbles, you feel me? Oh, fudge. Come on. But I'm actually not. I'm just too lazy to get a haircut. Which is I've always been that way my entire life. My hair gets to the point where it starts to annoy me, and then I get a haircut. Gumi. Let's go. But that's my the way I go. Fine, I'll post a picture at some point, I promise. Who do you find yourself having the most serious talks with in VC? Also, you should get Callahan for your Hot Wing stream. Yeah, that Callahan, the guy who wouldn't talk. I would say that doesn't count. That literally doesn't count. No. I would say serious talks would probably be, honestly, Skeppy, Quackity, Dream, George, Sapnap. I can have a serious talk with literally anybody. Amfrost, Red. Red is really fun. I will say, Red is a very fun person to talk to. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a friend, Red Velvet Cake. Him and we have very interesting conversations all the time. And I think he's one of my favorite people to have discussions with. Because he has a very interesting debate style. Or discussion style, I should say. And it's always fun to talk with him because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I love to debate. I debate anything. I will debate positions I don't hold. I will debate positions I do hold. I debate when I'm with people. I find out what is the majority position in the room, and then I pick the opposite position just to debate. I've always been like that. Everybody in my family reunion is like that. I play devil's advocate all the time. I used to be a little bit meaner about it in that I would I would debate people about really important stuff that they really, really cared about and take a devil's advocate position on it just to troll them. I've stopped doing it, but I used to do it. And I feel really bad about that. But that's how much I love to debate. I love it. I took debate class in high school. I took it in college. I love debating. When I'm around people, I try and find topics to debate about and argue about. Anyone else play devil's advocate a lot in debate? Anyone else love to debate? I feel like such an oddball about that because everybody in my family, like my extended family, loves to debate. I'm not even kidding, debate to debate. I don't care what do you guys remember the debate show? Do you guys literally remember that? That show was created off of the idea of debating. Literally, that's where that show came from, was because A, I love to debate. B, I used to debate with friends, and we would used to do the debate show, but about like serious topics sometimes. Whereas the debate show was very much like there were no quote unquote serious topics. But seriously, I love to debate. And so I will say it is a bad habit to do when you are debating serious things, and this is why I stopped trolling people to a certain degree when I would debate them, where someone comes and they say, here's my position on X. I feel this way. And then you take the opposite position and you debate. I feel like it's not right to be disingenuous with people like that and debate. It is good to do that to flex your brain muscle, which is what debating is. It flexes your brain. But you also have to be careful, because one of the things I would do is I would essentially, when I would debate from the opposing side and take the devil's advocate position, is I would go full meme. And the problem is that's not being very compassionate or very genuine when you're debating with people. And you can hurt someone's feelings a lot of times because you come across very callous. And so I try not to do that anymore, because it is funny to see people get angry, but not if you're actually hurting their feelings. And I think that's something that I used to do a lot. And I used to play devil's advocate a lot more. Now, if I'm doing it, I let people know I'm doing it beforehand, so they know I'm not being serious. I'm not as good at sarcasm as having it come across as sarcasm sometimes. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. You've met a lot of young men like that. I feel like that's kind of a young person thing to a certain degree, where young people tend to be a little bit more trolly about that. Someone said that in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I've stopped doing it for the most part. At least around serious things. I still troll my friends from time to time in that way about not serious things. But anyway, let me go. Come on. But yeah, so the debate show has a really interesting origin. It comes from a couple things. A, I love to debate. I'm not, guys, I don't think I can stress how much I love to debate. I don't think I can stress to you how much I love to debate. I don't think it's coming across, in case it's not coming across. I really love it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fact of just having, you know what? It's a challenge. It's a challenge to overcome. Someone says something, you have to quickly stretch your brain to come up with an argument to counteract it. And that's what I love. It's fun. It's exciting. It's like a puzzle, right? I love puzzles. So I love that aspect of it. But it's like an evolving puzzle, because the other person debates and they come up with stuff. And anyway, it's fun. I don't know. Maybe I just like to argue. I don't know. But so the debate show came from that. It came from me loving to debate, loving to argue. And the fact that I used to do that with some of my friends, where we would do the thing where we would take devil's advocate positions on things and then just debate about it. And I used to do that with a couple of my friends. And it was just a lot of fun because, again, it's fun to just flex your brain muscle. I don't think anyone who doesn't love to debate can understand that. I understand it's a little odd, but I just love to debate. So, but anyway, where was I? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, chat? Do you get it? No, I don't have a PO box yet. I love to debate and learn about different opinions and information. Yes, I agree. Wondering if you have ever heard of the term empath. Your personality and the way you socialize with people reminds me so much of an empath. It's incredible how kind you are. Your concern for others and their feelings warms my heart. Interesting. No, I have not heard of that. I'm guessing it comes from the phrase empathy. I will have to look into that. Thank you. Thank you, Gumi, for the raid, you muffinhead. What are you doing? Wait, did someone else raid besides George and Gumi? I didn't miss a raid, did I? I will feel so bad if I did. Thank you, Gumi. All right, be sure to check Gumi out. Gumi's awesome. Do you think pizza is overrated? Actually, wait a minute. Hold on, Gumi. I've noticed you haven't been inviting me to Saturday Pummel Party ever since I won that 1 week. Could it be? Could it be? Gumi's worried about Bad Boy Halo becoming too good at Pummel Party? I think it is. Do you think pizza is overrated? No. I'm not joking when I say I could eat pizza every day of the week. I don't eat just pepperoni pizza or cheese pizza, guys. I eat pizza with everything on it. I got, boom. You got the bread. You got the sauce, cheese, sausage, pineapple. I don't care what you say. Pineapple's delicious. Mozzarella, flipping sausage, pepperoni, peppers, onions, mushrooms. My pizza is a full course meal, okay? That's the ultimate pizza, okay? Olives, don't forget the olives. So literally when I'm eating a pizza, I'm basically eating a salad, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Anyone else agree in the chat? Okay, so everybody's like, you like pizza? You like eating pizza with your sauce and the pepperoni? Oh, look at you. You think you're so fancy, do you? Oh, no, I don't like pizza. I like salad. Boom. Get muffined. Get flipping muffined. Gumi. And what I mean by that is basically pizza is a salad. Change my mind. You will not. Gumi, I'm trying to find your name in the chat. Fudge. Guys, stop typing. I'm trying to find Gumi. Fudge. Gumi. I can't VIP you. VIP you. You've got to type something. Oh, Gumi typed. Wait, hold on. How do I VIP someone? Gift a sub, timeout, mod, ban, add friend, whisper, cheer. How do you VIP somebody? Chat, how do you VIP somebody? I don't see it. Am I out of VIPs? Someone told me you only get a certain number of those. Whisper, gift a sub. Oh, /VIP, /VIP, Gumi. Oh, there you go. Boop. Let's go. Oh, I just clicked on something. There we go. Anyway, so literally, guys, what is a salad? It's a mixture of ingredients. And when you have a pizza with everything on it, it's a salad at that point. I'm just saying. Literally, don't hate. You guys do what you do. I'm just saying. Anyway, while we're at it, hey, Bad, what happened to the Starset stream? Coming soon. Checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Here's the one I missed. What kind of qualities do you look for in a friend? I'm a very nervous person. I'm not quite sure how to keep making friends now that I'm not in school anymore. I think the thing to look for is two things. One, find friends who can accept you for who you are about the things that are important. And two, find friends who are willing to be honest with you about the things that are important. Okay? And both of those qualities basically come down to this. Find friends who will help make you a better person. Okay? those are the friends that I have cherished the most in my life. The friends who are willing to be honest with me when I'm being a bit of a muffin head, and the friends that I can also be honest with when they're being a muffin head. You feel me? That's a true friend, okay? A friend who you can lean on when times get tough, and who will, will allow you to, hang your shoulder out for them to lean on. You feel me? A friend who calls you out when you're doing something wrong, right? A friend who knows they can call you out without you getting muffiny. A friend who you can have fun with and make jokes with and banter with. A friend you can tease without them getting, angry or taking it super personally, right? Like, look for people who will lift you up. That's really the strategy. Best way to find people like that is you got to find someone not only who will lift you up, but be the type of person who lifts up your friends, and that's how you find friends who will lift you up. Did Fundy just type something in the chat? Hello, Fundy. Hi. I already answered that. I love to debate and learn about different opinions. I totally agree. Kunara Star, thank you. Do you think pizza is overrated? No, I don't. Hey, Bad, I was wondering if you ever... Oh, I already answered that. Thank you. Not even VIP to talk to you more than once every 30 seconds. Get muffined, Gumi. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Gumi, and the raid. You like jazz? I've never been able to get in... Guys, I'm sorry to say this. My music tastes are very... Okay, let me explain, okay? I like a lot of different types of music, right? But if I had to sum up the music, I can't sum up a genre of music. Listen, I'm going to describe my music taste in a way that makes the most sense to me, okay? I love music that would be great music behind a fight scene, okay? Does that make sense? That's my music taste. Starset fits the bill because it doesn't have to be super intense. Sometimes fight scene music isn't super intense. But you feel me? That's my favorite type of music. Music that carries an intensity to it. You feel me? Does Fundy really want VIP? Really, Fundy? Fundy. Look at this little muffin head. Look at this little muffin head in the chat. Is that actually Fundy? I like epic music. I like Starset, Shine Down. Flipping, I'm so bad with titles. I'm actually so bad with titles. I used to listen to a lot of Breaking Benjamin when I was growing up. Fudge. I literally cannot. But I also like it. I pick some of those, but a lot of those genres are very similar. But I can also pick like a lot of other stuff. It is Fundy. VIP me. I desire no slow mode / VIP Fundy. I hope that's the real Fundy. Anyway, look, the reason why I feel like fight scene music, I feel like it carries that energy with it. I like high energy music that's just like, it just goes. It just goes, Fundy. It just flipping goes. What the fudge? How do you un-VIP somebody? What's the command? Someone tell me that. Thank you, Nikki Knox. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, I don't know. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Look, I'm sorry. Look, Starset is currently my favorite band right now. I love all of their music. I seriously do. I don't know why I love all their music, but Starset has just really good music right now. I listen to all their stuff. Do you listen to rock? Yes, I listen to rock, but I don't just listen to rock. Occasionally, I'll have music listening parties in my Discord. If you want, join my Discord. It's discord.gg/badboyhalo. Join it. If sometimes I hang out in there late at night and I listen to music. Yeah, I think dubstep's all right. Again, it's got to be like some dubstep isn't that good, but some of it's really good. Like, you got, oh, who's that one guy? He did the music that's like, do, do, call 911 now. You know what I'm talking about? That one. Who was that again? Somebody tell me. Skrillex! Yeah, I love Skrillex. Skrillex is great. Anyway. Drop the bass. What is Bad and Skeppy's relationship? You said that the wait. Oh, you're talking about the Dream SMP characters. Oh my goodness, you muffin head. Thank you, Punchy Live. Thank you, Lord Leica, for the dono. I'm really struggling with college, and I'm planning on dropping out. What was your experience with college, if you've gone, and what do you think of it? I'm always careful what I say about college, because again, it's weird. You have to be careful. I really have, like, I'm not saying that you should never drop out or always drop out, okay? I'm saying it very much depends on your situation, okay? So, in regards to that, if I was you, I would have to really know a lot more about your situation as to whether or not I would say you should or shouldn't drop out. You follow me? Dropping out is not always the right answer, in the same way that going to college is not always the right answer. You follow me? But I will say that I'm not taking the position that going to college is never the right answer. A lot of people take that position. I think college is a tool. And sometimes it's good to go to college. Sometimes it's not. I don't think every career requires you to go to college, but I do think some do. And some, it is worth going to college. You feel me? I think you need to evaluate your situation, whatever your situation is, and you need to think about it from that perspective. Think, are you in the position based on your career, your goals? Where do you see yourself? Do you have a full ride to college, right? Are you going in a good degree field, a thing like that? You need to take all that into consideration, because a lot of that stuff affects the equation, right? Remember, we're talking about basically an equation, right? And it may be possible that both choices of dropping out and not dropping out have some overlap. So I can't really give you advice on that. I would encourage you this, though. Talk to people who know the whole story. Find friends, family members, close friends. Oh my gosh, I flipping love this. Quack. I think I put this one up. Quackity. Oh my goodness, this is great too. I love these so much. Let's check in here again. Oh my god. Oh, I flipping love it. Oh my goodness, that's great. I need to find out where George logged off at. I'm gonna take that one and just stick it in front of him. So when he logs back in, he finds it. Does anyone know where he logged off at? Someone find that out for me. But I would talk to your friends, family members, talk to a bunch of people, explain your situation, explain how you're feeling, give them the full scoop and see what they think. Listen to their advice and just hear a couple. Don't just take the first opinion you hear that you like. Talk to a bunch of people. Talk to people who you know will say things like give you an argument that you don't necessarily agree with, right? Or might tell you what you might not want to hear. And just hear it all and then make a decision. You feel me? It never hurts to get advice on a particular topic from a lot of people. Remember, advice is like a coupon for life. You don't have to use it. You feel me? So talk to a lot of people. I need to know, what is your favorite Starset song and why is it Carnivore? It is not Carnivore. Thank you very much. I think my favorite Starset song right now is Manifest. Manifest. I just love it. It's got so many elements to it. It's just really good. Manifest is so good. Everybody picks Carnivore. Carnivore. I think honestly it's probably a bunch of Tokyo Ghoul fans who've seen that one Carnivore AMV and they're just like, oh my goodness, Carnivore. Hey, I'm not knocking Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is a great anime. Some people know what I'm talking about. They got the reference. Every time I search up Starset Carnivore to listen to it, that's what comes up. It's that one AMV. Yeah, people get it. Demons is a good song from Starset. Hopefully that helped you somewhat, Punchy. I wish you the best of luck. My experience with college is, I think if I could have done things differently, I'll tell you what I would have done. If I could have done things differently, and this is the advice I give people. Hoppy! Thank you for all the subs, you muffin-head. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Dang it, Hoppy. Thank you. If I could have given some advice, or if I could have had somebody give me advice when I was going to college, this is what I would have asked for. Thank you, Hoffy the Chess. And this is the advice I give you. Whatever career you want to do, find someone who is in that career, go up to them and say, hey, what do I need to do to get to where you are? Say, I want to be in your career. Thank you, Hoffy, for the 25 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you. Say that. Say, I want to do your job. I want to be where you're at. What do I need to do to get to where you are? If it's you're trying to be a plumber, an electrician, a carpenter, a accountant, a whatever, and ask them, what is it that I need to do to have your job? Is it going to college? If so, ask them what they recommend you major in, right? If it's if they say go to a trade school, ask them what trade school. Or if they say do an apprenticeship, ask them where would be a good place to do that. And don't just talk to one, talk to a couple people and talk to them. Because you might find people who will say not to go to college. You might find people who will say to go to college. And here's the thing, this is never bad advice to do, even if you're on your last year of college, because you may find when you go in and talk to someone, they may say, yeah, go to college, but also here's a good piece of advice to know. It's never a bad idea to do. Literally, if you have not done it, do it. Seriously, that's the one thing, if I could go back in time and change, I would change it. I would literally go up to somebody in the field and I would call a couple people and I would ask them, hey, what should I do? And guess what? You know what's interesting? Twitter is such a great platform for that. You can find people in the field you want to be in and hit them up and ask them questions. You just say, hey, I'm a college student. Would you mind if I called you on Discord or something like that, or something like that, and we talk about your field that you're in. I'm interested in being in that field and I want to know what I should do to get ready for that. Literally, seriously, this is the best advice you will ever hear on this topic. There is no better advice on this. Seriously. Well, there might be. I shouldn't say that. But I will say it is a really good advice. The reason why I think most people don't do it is they don't want to talk to people, which I understand that, but you have to get over that in order to take this advice. You have to step out of your comfort zone and talk to somebody in order to take this advice. It's the type of advice that cannot be taken unless you talk to somebody. So that's my advice on that subject. Hopefully that answers that question. I wish you the best of luck. Who are you closest friends with at Munchie during the early days? If we know from the DSMP, did you and George talk a lot back then? Honestly, that's a great question. I think Dream and I were really close. George and I did talk a lot back then. Sapnap was so much fun to mess with. I love Sapnap. He's very good-natured. He really was a really fun guy to tease a little bit. I feel bad. Sapnap's great. I can't think of a negative thing to say about Sapnap. He gets on my nerves sometimes, but I think all of my friends get on my nerves sometimes, so that's not unique. Sapnap's, it's interesting. If I had to say who in my immediate friend group has the biggest heart? Sapnap, hands down. Sapnap has the biggest heart. Literally, there's no bones about it. His heart is the size of a watermelon. He literally is just a nice person. He keeps it on the inside though. He keeps it close to the chest, but you can tell he cares about people a lot. He's a nice little muffin head. But there we go. That's something nice I'll say about Sapnap. But definitely has the biggest heart. He's a nice guy. I can think of one day I was feeling like a little glum, and Sapnap just asked me, "Hey, Bad, how's everything going? How are you doing? Is everything okay with you?" You know, just out of the blue. Wasn't giving anything, but he picked up on it and he realized I was in a bit of a salty mood. And he just checked up on me. And I think that's, you know, even something as little as that. And that's not the only example I'm giving to say he has a big heart, but something as little as that goes a long way, I will say. Anyway, he's a great muffin head. Muffins. Welcome. What do you think 12-year-old you would think of you now? 12-year-old me. What was 12-year-old me doing at the time? 12-year-old me. Let me think about that. I think 12-year-old me would go, "Holy muffins!" Nah, I didn't say muffins back in the day. I had a different word that I said all the time. It wasn't muffins though. No, you're not going to know it. I'm not going to tell you. Let's go. But it's muffin was not my word back in the day. It was something else. Would you ever do another Genshin stream with Skeppy? Yes, I would. I think it would be really fun to do. I had a lot of fun doing that with him. Probably want to do one that's not sponsored though, just so we can have a little bit more fun with it. Not that it wasn't fun, I mean like joke around a bit more, because we had a schedule we had to keep. But it was fun. I did enjoy playing Genshin. Genshin was lots of fun. Good little muffin. Definitely, I definitely do want to play Genshin again with Skeppy though. Yeah, we basically, before we played, Skeppy and I, we set our schedule for how we were going to play on the stream. We're like, okay, let's try and do this, 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 and this. We'll try and beat these bosses. And man, beating those bosses was so difficult. Good gosh, I didn't think it would be that hard. I don't think I knew enough about Genshin at the time to really get good at it. But we set our schedule for what we were going to play. And then we went and did it. And then, yeah, I just feel like we probably would have, I don't know, if we were a bit more casual about it, maybe we could have had a little bit more fun. But it was still fun. I enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun playing that. More questions because I'm geeking out. Have you heard Die For You by Starset? Yes. Favorite Breaking Benjamin song? All of them. Do you know the band Ashes Remain? I swear, isn't one of the people from Breaking Benjamin in Ashes Remain or something? I swear there's a connection there. But yes, I have heard of them. They're very good. What do you think? But I think 12-year-old me would be kind of excited if he could see where I was at. He probably wondering, are you still playing Halo, bad boy? Are you still playing Halo? I wish I could play Halo again. Oh, muffins. Oh, well. That's the way. Maybe I'll do a Halo stream one day. I think that would be fun. Would you guys like a Halo stream? I think that would be a fun stream to do. I have the rat. I will eat the rat. No eating the rat. I missed a question. Any specific subject you liked in school? I'm writing a paper on my Greek history class lecture while watching stream. I loved typing class. Not even joking. Hello, my name is BadBoyHalo, and I am a muffin. Literally, guys, literally, typing class, hands down, was the most useful class for me, that I got the most like use out of. And what I mean by that is literally that class has paid dividends in returns, hands down. Highly recommend, if you do not know how to type at a fast rate, go and take a typing class. Seriously, that's not a meme. Go and take one. It is totally worth it. Learning how to type appropriately and fast is a skill that you will use probably your whole life until they invent something besides the keyboard. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe once they invent mind technology where you can just think something and it types it out. Maybe typing will go the way of the dodo. If you have, do you like Matt Mason? I haven't. I will check that out. I will check that out. Interesting. I hear you got really good grades on... Hey, I did get really good grades on typing tests in typing class. Yes, I did really good in typing class. But, seriously, go do it. It's really good. I think my fastest I've ever been able to type in my life was 130, and that's when I was practicing every day. I'm probably around 100 on average right now, words per minute. 120 is my comfortable peak. I can hit 120 and like hover there pretty comfortably. So yeah. Yep. Cows. I love cows. Come on. Go cows. Go. Eat. Any other questions? Die For You by Starset is a really good song, by the way. Diving Bell is pretty good. It's a different style of their styles, but I think it's really good too. Cows, come on. If anyone has to leave, by the way, goodbye. I had a lot of fun playing with George. George is so busy a lot of the times because he's hanging out with Dream. So him and I don't get to hang out and chat as much. But when I stay on really late, George is usually on, and so we get to meme about. So it's always fun to meme about with him. But yeah, yesterday was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun memeing with him. I love you, George. You're great. You're a good muffin. Sorry for crushing you in Battle Box with Quackity so much. Honestly, I need to figure out something nice to do for George. Maybe I'll get him like a dream plushie. Does anyone make a dream plushie? I'll get him one. I think he'd like that. Maybe like a pair of dream socks. Like with little dream smileys on it or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Oh yeah! By the way, my song, Muffin, is coming out October 22nd! Let's go! I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. Where the fudge is Quackity? Quackity said he was busy, so he couldn't come. What a jerk! You muffin head! It's fine. But anyway, it's coming out. Yep, it's gonna be awesome. I've worked really hard on it. No, to be fair, when it does come out, give CG5 all the credit. That guy is insane. He is absolutely hardcore and amazing. Seriously, give him all the credit. I literally cannot express how amazing and talented CG5 is. Like, seriously, that dude has skills that pay dividends. Like, he's very talented. Hands down. Like, I don't know. I can that's one of the talents that I have, is being able to recognize people who are really skilled in certain areas. And dang, that guy knows his stuff. We literally were in a call for like 6 hours doing the recordings from my voice lines. Not because he was doing a bad job, because I was doing a bad job. And he was walking me through it. He was very patient. I will tell you more about it when the song comes out. But seriously, I would put him at legend status. But yeah, and he's got a great attitude. That's honestly, I think, you know what? There you go. Find friends that have a good attitude. That's the secret. That's the secret to happiness in life. Find people who have a great attitude and surround yourself with those people. Let's go. But anyway. Mushu and I are off to bed. Have a good night, Honey D. Thank you for coming to the stream. Alright, guys. This might be a good place to end it. I think I had a lot of fun chatting with you guys. Did you guys have fun? We did sort of a mini Q&A. You know what? Before we end the stream, I will answer some random questions from the chat. Let's do a couple from the chat. I've been doing mostly ones that were donated. Do you still live with your roommate? Yes, I still have a roommate in Muffin Heads. Thank you for the dono. Oh, hold on. Slow down. I'm trying to read them. I'll try not to answer any question that I've already asked or answered before. Let's find some unique ones. Have I gotten recognized? I've already answered that, but yes, I have. Open private Twitter, please. No, I will not. Do I love Wait, do you know New Zealand? Yeah. No, I know New Zealand. New Zealand's actually my favorite state in Australia, I think. I think that's my favorite state of Australia is New Zealand. No, New Zealand's great. I'm literally just kidding, guys. I only say that because if you ever want to make a New Zealand person angry, that's what you say. Or you say this, if someone, same with Australians, if you're ever asked, what do you think of Australia? Do this, go, oh yeah, Australia. What part of New Zealand was that again? Literally, it's one of my favorite things to tease my New Zealand and Australian friends with. Forgive me if you're from New Zealand. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I was just teasing you. I know New Zealand is not a state in Australia, forgive me. I love New Zealand. New Zealand's great. At least I think you guys have really, the scenery is very nice. And the people from New Zealand are very nice. I don't think I've ever met a person I didn't like from New Zealand. They are all very nice and cheerful. I'm not opening my private yet. Maybe I'll open it for 5 minutes after the stream. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. What color would you dye your hair if you had the chance? Is keeping it the same color an option? Because I don't want to dye my hair. I not because I wouldn't like a different color hair, but just the dyeing process. I don't understand. Why can't I live my hair? Get it? Okay, I will admit that was not even a good joke at all. Forgive me. That was really bad. All right, let's move past that. That was a bad joke. I would probably dye my hair. I don't know. Blonde. Would I look good blonde? I might look good blonde. I could see it. I'm sure I would. Bad, you ignored my first dono. It was very funny, but I still kind of want an answer. I'm sorry I missed it. Ban BadBoyHalo for that dumb joke. You can't ban BadBoyHalo for that dumb joke. That was a great joke. What are you talking about? Are you dressing up for Halloween? No, I'm not. I will dress rat up for Halloween though. It's not that I don't or wouldn't want to dress up for Halloween. It's just like, what am I gonna do? Dress up and sit at home? Like, I don't really, I guess I could get a Halloween I don't know. I've never been a big fan of dressing up on Halloween. I like dressing rat up for Halloween though. That's always cute. Would you get another pet if you could? No, rat's too much to handle as it is. I don't think I need another pet. What team do you like the most from MCC 18? Is that the next one or the previous one? Have you watched Squid Games? Yes, it was really good and very intense. What type of music do you like? That I already talked about that a little bit. Starset. Let's go, Starset. What would your MCC Halloween costume be? Probably dress up as Skeppy, I think would be funny. Do you like reptiles? I keep multiple. I'd like to know your opinion. Reptiles are interesting. I would say I do like reptiles. Yeah, reptiles are great. Next art stream, I'm putting together a group of people for the next art stream, so keep that in mind. Which do you prefer to put on toast? Jam, butter, peanut butter, or chocolate spread? Or jam, jelly, you know? I think jelly. Honey and butter is really good too, though. Will you give candy to kids on Halloween? Probably not. Probably just because I don't want to get recognized. Unless I, like, put on a costume, then maybe I would. But probably not. You know what? I'm also because I might do a Halloween stream, and it would be annoying to have to keep getting up and going and answering the door. But my roommate might, so maybe. I guess we'll see. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, new rat fan art? I will check it out. Have you met Slime? Slime CC? No, I haven't yet. Favorite Dream SMP member? Oh, come on. I can't separate my friends from and pick a Dream SMP member. Come on, guys. Next Hot Wing stream soon. Very soon. Get hype. I will keep you guys posted, so you have plenty of time. What's your favorite flavor of drink? I don't know. I like Pepsi, I think is pretty good. I don't know. How's a guy supposed to know? Muffins. When is 3 mil merch coming? Soon! Soon! By the way, guys, I'm switching to a new merch store soon. So just an FYI, if you want to get any of the merch in my current store, get it while you can, okay? Get it while you can. It's not going to be for sale in a little bit, okay? BadBoyHaloShop.com. I make no promises that any of those designs will be available anymore soon, so just keep that in mind. Fudge, that one wasn't ready. So just a heads up on that. Ooh, drink. Anyway, soon. Wonder what? All right, I'm gonna end the stream there. Oh, fudge! Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Why is there an opening here? What is this? Did I open this, chat? Did I actually open this? I think I McMuffined it, chat. I think I opened up a hole in the wall. This has to be me. Ugh. I'll kill that baby cow when it grows up. Dang it. Fudge. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for coming. I had a ton of fun. Enjoyed hanging out with you. Hope you enjoyed the Q&A. I enjoyed this very chill stream. I hope you enjoyed the George story at the beginning. Go watch that if you didn't see the full George story that I told. I promise you guys, I'm going to get Quackity on at some point, and he is going to verify that story. So get ready. Get ready, guys. I make that promise to you. Quackity will verify that. So you will not be able to... George will not be able to pretend like that didn't happen. He will not be able to. It was a lot of fun. All right, guys. Thank you for joining the stream. I love you guys. It was a ton of fun. I'll have clips of it for you too. Angry George is best George, in my opinion. But not too angry. Not in a mean way. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I love you guys. You guys are great. Take care, everybody. Bye. Who are we going to raid? Is there anyone on the raid? Let's check really quick. Oh, Omar's live. I'll go ahead and raid him. I'm going to send you guys to Omar. Go hang out with him. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. 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 Boo boo. Bye. Boo boo boo. Bye everybody. Bye everyone. Boo boo. Bye. 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 Bye guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you for coming. Have fun, everyone. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye. Later. Thank you for all the donations, the bits, and everything, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Astro Kid. Thank you for the nice message. Thank you, Turtle Dude Miles. A dream plushie for George. Lol. Thank you. Thank you, Turtle Dude. I appreciate it. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye. I will contemplate that. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.